Imagine walking up to an NPC, clicking one button, and instantly buying items in your Minecraft world. Today, I'll show you how to build a fully working NPC shop in Minecraft Bedrock, using simple commands anyone can set up. It works in multiplayer survival worlds, and you can customize prices for anything. Let's build it. Alright guys, so the first thing you want to do is set up an NPC, and obviously you're going to need cheats for this, for the commands to work. So you're going to set up your NPC, go to advanced settings, and then I already have the command set up, but what you're going to do if you don't is just do add command and add however many you want. And for this one, I'm going to show you guys how to use either like a score, like currency as in money, or like items like emeralds or diamonds or whatever you want it to be for this to work. So then you name your first item however much money you want. So let's say you want to use a money system. Well, obviously the first thing for a money system is you're going to have to make the scoreboard. So let's say you wanted to make it called money like I did. So you would do scoreboard objectives add money dummy. You can do this in chat, do /scoreboard objectives add money dummy, and that will work. And then the next thing you want to do is, depending on the price, let's say you want to set, like for this one I set wool at 5 money. So what you're going to want to do, and you can do this in chat too, is scoreboard players set 5 or whatever your price is. So let's say you did 10, you would just name this 10. This part's important in quotation marks, and then the price again, not in quotation marks. This basically just creates a fake player. Now obviously you can do that in chat too, whatever you want to do. And then when you want to give them money, you would just do scoreboard players add at P money 5. Alright, so the first command you want to do is tellraw at initiator, and then bracket scores equals curly bracket money, which is your objective. If you did coins, so you put coins there, equals ... for. The ... means equal to or less than. If you put it before, if you put it the ... after, like down here, that means equal to or greater than. So basically if the money is $4 or less, they have $4 or less, so they don't have 5, then it will do tellraw at initiator scores equal money, and then put a space. Don't go down a line, but just put a space. It just will automatically go down. And then curly bracket quotation mark raw text colon bracket curly bracket quotation marks colon quotation marks. And then here's where you would put your message. For me, I put you don't have enough money. Then you close it out with these. Basically what that does is it says in chat you don't have enough money. And then how we're going to test and give them their items is this next line. So execute. So the next command is execute as initiator. Initiator just being the person in the NPC. And then if score at S money, or whatever you made your objective be, greater than or equal to, and then quotation mark 5. That's the fake player we made before, with the value of 5, and then money to make sure it's the same objective as this one. And then run. This one runs a command, which let's say, which I did wool in this case, but you guys can do something else. I just did wool, so give at S wool. But if you wanted it to be, I don't know, wood, anything, just change that. Basically whatever command you run here will happen to the player. So if you wanted to do an effect, just run effect at S whatever, and then tellraw, and then after that you would do a new line, and then tellraw again. Same command as up here, except it's 5 or more, so 5 greater or equal to 5, and then it will do the raw text, and then you just put in here you bought whatever. I put wool for 5 money. And then one more line to remove the money from them is execute as initiator if score at S money greater than or equal to 5. The same command as up here, except run scoreboard players remove at S money 5. Now make sure you put this one last, because otherwise it won't tell them that they spent their money or even give them the item if you put it before those. So make sure it's in this order. So that's how you do the currency scoreboard, and I'll show you how to use items in a minute. But let's go in adventure mode quick, and then buy wool. I put it in my inventory, but so I have 10 right now. So I bought wool for 5 money. I bought wool for 5 money. Now I should have 0. You don't have enough money, and it will tell me that. And then now we have the emeralds, and I'll just show you how it works real quick. So let's say I've made it 3 emeralds. Boom, it will give me wool for 3 emeralds. Works the same as the other one. It's very similar, but just a little bit different. So tellraw. So all the stuff is, you can copy this again it's really similar to the other one where it's tell raw at initiator, except it's not scores equals, it's has item equal curly bracket item equals emerald like I did, but you can do diamond, whatever item, then comma quantity of that item, and then dot dot 2, so equal to or less than 2. So if they have 2 or less, it will tell them you don't have enough emeralds because they need 3. So then the raw text, and you don't have enough emeralds. That's basically how you would do that. And remember, keep in mind, make sure this one's at the top. Just put all these in the same order I have them. You can copy all of this if you want and just change the items and quantity. And then so after it does that, you would do execute at initiator, has item again, item equals emerald, quantity equals 3 or more, so equal to or greater than 3 because the dot dots are after the 3, and then run, give it as wool or whatever item you want to give them, or effect or whatever. And then again the tell raw after that with the at initiator for the person who's in the NPC, has item equals emerald, and it's basically the same thing as inside there, quantity equals 3 or greater, and then it tells them through raw text, you bought wool for 3 emeralds. In these quotation marks, that's the part where you can put whatever text you want, and this will go in chat again, but this one says you bought wool for 3 emeralds. And then after this command, you would do execute as at initiator, has item equals emerald, quantity equals 3 or greater again, and then run clear at S, emerald 03. So basically this just removes 3 emeralds, so it doesn't clear their full inventory of emeralds. Like let's say they had like, I don't know, 80 emeralds in their inventory, it would only remove 3 and then they'd have 77 rather than just removing all their emeralds. And for those wondering what the 0 is, it's just the item value, not quantity. For most things it should be 0, so it would just be emerald 03. So this last number is how many you're removing, and I'll show you guys just again how that works. So let's say I had 6, just to show you it only removes 3. Boom, only 3, and only 3. Won't give it to me if I don't have enough, so 3, so I have enough for both. Boom, bought wool for 5 money. Then now I'm gonna buy wool for 3 emeralds, and it works. So yeah, that's pretty much how you make a shop NPC. Hope you guys enjoyed. Comment if you have any questions, and I'll try and leave the commands in the comments or the description. Probably the description. I'll just leave them in the description. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Comment down below what kind of videos you want to see next.